Hello, my amazing people. Welcome to God Loves You channel, the home of news. If it is your first time of coming across this platform and you like what we are doing, kindly subscribe, put on your notification bell to all notification. This will enable you to know when we upload a new video. Here, we react to all forms of videos, local, international, especially what is happening in Nigeria. So, it is very, very important you like, share, leave your thoughts in the comment section. Let's do it constructively. You are free to criticize. Of course, everybody is entitled to their opinion. So, but let's, drop our arguments, whatsoever you feel about the video that you watch constructively, always in the comment section. Thank you so much.
Finally, Kyari has been sacked. NNPCL CEO has been sacked, Kyari, and he's replaced by a Northerner, a Yoruba Northerner. I repeat, finally, Tinubu, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Jagaban, has sacked Kyari and replaced him with a Northerner, but that Northerner answers a Yoruba name. His name is Bayo Ojulari. Let's read it. President Tinubu has sacked NNPCL CEO Kyari and appointed engineer Bashir Bayo Ojulari. So note the word sacked, not resigned, not appointed, retire. Sacked. President Tinubu has sacked Kyari, a Northerner, and he has put another Northerner. But this Northerner is bearing a Yoruba name. How come? Bayo Ojulari is from Kwara State. And we know Kwara State is North Central. Now, the North will learn politics 101 from Jagaban himself. You understand? The Northerners believe that a Northerner should replace Kyari. Then Tinubu did their bidding. Yes, he did their bidding. Northerners are now regretting why they supported the Tinubu's Muslim ticket. They are regretting. If you look at reactions from Northerners on this particular post, early hours of the morning that Tinubu sacked Kyari, the same way INEC announced the results when everybody was sleeping, 4 a.m. they announced the winner. The same way Tinubu sacked this man, and they are not expecting it. They are not expecting it. Now, Bayo Ojulari will serve as the new CEO, and Amadou Musa Kida will serve as non-executive chairman. President Tinubu sacked all board members who were appointed alongside Kyari in November 2023. Adedapo Shegun, who took over the role of Chief Financial Officer from Umaru Issa Ajia last November, has been named to the new board. So Adedapo Shegun is named to the new board. This is a Southwesterner. Now, 6 board members, non-executive directors, representing the country's geopolitical zones. We have Bello Rabiu from Northwest, Yusuf Usman from Northeast, Babs Omotowa, a former managing director of the Nigeria Liquefied Natural Gas, who represent North Central. Babs Omotowa, he represents North Central. Shebi Fulani said that Kwara is not Yoruba. Shebi is not. So now we have a Bayo Ojulari as the in charge of NNPCL, and we have Babs Omotowa, who is representing North Central. Now, President Tinubu appointed Austin Avuru as a non-executive director from South, and David Ige, a non-executive director from the Southwest, and Herring Obi as a non-executive director from the Southeast. So it is a Yorubalized appointment in disguise of two Yoruba people who are disguising as Northerners. That is what the Northerners are saying. That this current administration has set a precedent that at the end of the day, we will copy from it. You see, these Fulani people are watching. The template being set by Buhari Tinubu, everybody is watching. These are the complaints that Northerners are complaining. So how come Bayo Ojulari is a Northerner? But how come Kwara will become a northern state? You should also ask yourself that question. Because the politics the current president is playing the game you all play all the time. Even the people that own the oil, their representatives are just not less than 1 or 2. We have one from southeast and one from south. Most of other people, the board, the southwest and northern Nigeria. So the people from south are not duly represented here. Okay, it is one Nigeria. We've told you that one Nigeria is a means whereby people scam others. One Nigeria. Look at all the people represented. We have Ahmadu Musa, that is a Northerner. The CEO is Bayo Ojulari, a Yoruba Northerner. We have Adedapo Shegun, who is a Southwesterner. We have Umaru Isa Ajia, is a Northerner. We have Bello Rabiu, a Northerner. Yusuf Usman, a Northerner. Babs Omotowa, let's say a Yoruba Northerner. Then we have the only 2 Southerners represented. South and Southeast, 1 person each. These are the appointments. So the people that own the oil would not be represented under Tinubu's government, but because of a political arrangement of Nigeria, because we have the British structured Nigeria, to make sure that some people have more chance to loot or to enjoy the country's resources than other people. It doesn't care where those things are sited. Just like the Southeast, that we have enough of gas. Look at the appointments at NLNG, the company, the gas company in Nigeria. Look at the appointment. You see that those people that they cite these resources in their domain are not beneficiaries. And the Northerners are crying that Tinubu is appointing Yorubas everywhere. Buhari told us that there's oil in Bauchi till today. How many barrels of crude oil is that state producing? With all the lies, you spend billions of naira exploration looking for oil where there's no oil. Billions of naira because of one Nigeria. One Nigeria has brought us to this point whereby people are being cheated. And I don't blame the Northerners, because the Southerners, they have not shown that they have the guts to stand and fight for their future. It's only Northerners. Somehow the Southeasterners, but the Southeasterners are being overwhelmed by the cooperation of the Southwest and the North to make sure they disenfranchise the South and the Southeast. So look at this appointment. Why is it that the Northerners are complaining? The people that are supposed to complain are not really complaining in that sense. The South, they have given their boys a security job to start taking care of doing security job for the pipeline. People that own the natural resource, that is supposed to be fighting to be at the center of the table at every point in time, not Northerners. Who are the ones that own oil well in Nigeria? Who are the ones that own oil well in Nigeria? Who is Dangote? Who is Rabiu? Do Southerners have the capacity Dangote and Rabiu have? Forbes richest men in the world and also in Africa. You have the Southwest and the North. So the South, the Southeast, we have resigned to our fate that this is what Nigeria presents. That's why we are rejecting this one Nigeria as sold to us. A restructured Nigeria is what we are looking for. That restructured Nigeria will give every state access to its resources, and you donate to the center. Yes, according to Chinua Achebe, it says things fall apart. The center could not hold. So everybody is taking advantage of whatever it is that external influence or whatever, to pillage the resources of others and impoverish them. So for me, because of the kind of politics we have all accepted in Nigeria, I think this is a good appointment. It's a restructuring. It is sending a message to northern people. Because if you go to NNPC, you think it's just a northern country. If you go to EFCC, you see northerners all there. If it were to be an Igbo man that is doing this, what would have been the outrage? Of course, if it were to be an Igbo man that was doing his hard, okay, Peter Obi became president, and it starts appointing the way Tinubu is appointing. The people that are defending Tinubu, what would they say? The Northerners that are, like, because of the little change they are getting, that are keeping quiet, what would they have said? Impeach, impeach, impeach. At the get-go. But this Tinubu, Yorubanizing everything, and all have you, some people are applauding, some people are wailing. The people that are even wailing, that are supposed to wail are not wailing. The people that are wailing are people that have set this precedent of nepotism, which is Northern Nigeria. And Tinubu is paying you back in your own coin. You are complaining. Is Kwara not central? Buy your jewelry and Babs Omotowa. Look at the Yorubas in that. We have Adeda Koshegun. We have Adeda Koshegun and David Ige. These are the two Yorubas there. One south-south, one southeast. Two Yorubas, one south-south, one southeast. So Babs Omotowa is a northerner. Buy your jewelry is a northerner. We have even like 6 northerners in that construct. And northerners are complaining. You are threatening that somebody says something that I hope that the Southwest will be able to bear it. That if they don't get any appointments 24 years, that they are waiting for Tinubu to finish his tenure. That after his tenure, they will now replicate, or they will they will pay back in kind gesture. Something the Northerners have been doing over the years, and there's no backlash as it were. Now, somebody wrote this, Masterminder, and this is one of the reasons why I said these guys are waiting for the Yoruba people after 8 years. Note, after 8 years. The only institution remaining to be handed over to Yorubas is the INEC. This is the Northerner. Which will be the final straw. Regardless when they quit power, I hope they can remain for an appropriately 24 years without any meaningful appointments, because the template is set. So that is a statement from the Northerners. We hope that the Yorubas can maintain without any meaningful appointment, or they can stay for 24 years. I don't know after 24 years how old I would be. I would don't turn to grandfather. 24 years without any meaningful appointment. And these are the leaders we all hail. This is the kind of Nigeria we have already prepared for ourselves. Do me, I do you. When we say APC is a cancer, you think we don't know what we are saying. The leadership precedent they are setting for people is going to eventually destroy democracy. Democracy is already destroyed now. There's nothing to say it will. They have destroyed every fabric of justice, fairness, and equity. This APC of a government. And we all have decided to support it. And the one that baffles me the most, some people think by you support criminality and you expect good from it. Haba. A politician that steals money and use that money to train his children, the children will come back and sell that house for nothing. For nothing. They'll come and become nuisances. Most of our leaders today look at their children, they become nuisance. Look. So the Northerners have not started crying. Let them continue crying. The only thing we need is restructuring, because Nigeria beyond this, you see somebody else will enter and we follow them. The Northerners are the one that set this template. I'm telling you. The Northerners are the one that set this template. You are crying under a Tinubu. And the only reasons why you see a Tinubu can run this package is because the Southeast and South-South do not really have that affiliation with Northerners. And not really cooperating with the Northerners. Look at what happened in Edo State. It has further divided the South-South, the Southeast with the Northerners. The Southwest largely is keeping quiet, because normally that's how they play their politics, that's how they play their game. So that they'll have some little reserve, love from the Northerners. Look at what happened in Edo. A Northerner came out and said that it is better we have affiliation with Southwest than the Southeast and South-South, because of the way they talk. The Southwest know that the North is wrong in this respect. When you are being hypocritical. You call something mob justice, but that of Deborah, you say it's the will of Allah. Are we an Islamic country? The Southwest, they know the truth, but they will not say it at this point in time. If I say Southwest, I'm talking about Southwest politicians and those paid actors, those that are paid to speak on issues concerning the government and defend the interests, in quote, of the Southwest. They know what is truth, they will know what to do and what to say. They will never say it because of political future. But the North is saying that as we stand now, there's no going back on. We're dealing with the Yorubas after Tinubu's regime with this appointment. And note, the best thing Tinubu can do is not allow a core Islamic Fulani enter after him. He should restructure Nigeria before then. You see, some of us are saying these things and you think that what we are saying, we are speaking from a point of, we have reminisced on all these things and looked at it critically. We have looked at it critically. This is the only ample opportunity for the Yoruba president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to restructure Nigeria. Nigeria needs to be rearranged for better cohesion, better understanding. This arrangement is going to take lives, destroy the country, bring insecurity, and give a particular ethnic group advantage over others without equality, fairness, and justice. That's the only thing. Yes, you are trying to send a message to North that nobody them gets, they use those their manipulative sense. That since you believe a Northerner must occupy NNPC, Northerner, when there's no single oil in the North, the people that own the North are not occupying, are not even fighting. Those ones are Asawana Mugu. Asawana. They are there seated. They are okay with staying in the creeks. While people they will put pipe and take from them. And they'll stay in offices, build houses in Dubai, build houses all over the country. You see all these big men. They will become president, they will become governors, they will become ministers and whatever. But their family members are not residents in Nigeria. Their family members are not resident in Nigeria. They are staying abroad. They will come and destroy the country. Use the money. These people that own oil well, they put their children far away from Nigeria. Use your oil money to train their children in other schools, to build houses, establish the empire, while Nigeria Delta suffers. And those people will not have sense because of they just elevate 1 or 2 or 3 persons. They believe that I said schooling in Nigeria is mostly under this current curriculum. And when you compare to other curriculum of other countries in the world, it's just like you are signing for a backward way of educating yourself and reasoning. You are not looking at the bigger picture. People just feel like if an average graduate will feel, okay, let me just go to school, have a first class, get a good job, marry, buy a house and this, and I'm okay. If all those Oyibos were having that mentality, would we be having all these technological and industrial advancement that we have? People are looking for cure. I've gotten cure for cancer. But an average Nigerian doctor wants to sit down, learn what others have invented, have discovered. Advanced studies that have been created by others. Learn it, as copy it and put in his brain, bam. Sit down in the hospital, work, feed his child, everything. They are not concerned about their environment, how they are going to expand, how they are going to make life better for their environment. In Lekki, you see flood everywhere, but inside the house, inside their houses are clean, but you see the outside is dirty. Everywhere is dirty. Drainage is whatever. Inside their house, they make it paradise. That's the average mentality of a black man. So Nigeria Delta, that is your fate. You have signed to that fate. You cannot muzzle up and take charge of your destiny because Asawana is just for mouth. I will not even talk about, Wale Soyinka started cultism in Nigeria. And the essence, the reasons why he started cultism was to fight against oppression. Cultism was to fight against oppression, especially in schools and also in the society at large. They were the pirates. They were fighting for the rights of the people. But the kind of cultism we have today, what do they fight? That is education. That is the orientation that people have. Orientation. That's why in a whole generation of over 200 million people, people cannot muzzle up to stand and take their destinies in their hand. So the politicians will play us left, right, center. Even some of the opposition figures, they are afraid to come and act as opposition because they don't have support from a vibrant people that their brain is working. That is just beyond what you are going to eat or where you are going to sleep. There's a future that awaits. Okay, those people that fought for the independence, they were well to do. They were well to do. They had houses. The colonial masters gave them everything they had. But they look beyond that. There's a future. And even had to sacrifice their lives. Even though they had nice chairs, nice environment, they had everything. Even they are not going to be hungry or whatever. Everything is supplied them. But yet they overlooked that and fought for the independence of Nigeria. Now, Northerners, you are coming out. You never start to cry. You never start. And I like what is happening. I hope Tinubu restructures the country in his own way. Set a precedent of restructuring in your own way. And let the North keep on willing. North, you don't have oil. So you cannot be willing that. And even the person is from Kwara, North Central. It's North Central, North. When we ask you a question, what is South South? We know it's for political convenience. But don't say North Central is not North. Are you okay? North Central is from the North. So if a Yoruba man who happens to be from North heads NNPC, so